Hello everyone, welcome back to another Indonesia Cup. A very interesting match coming up from the winners bracket. We're gonna have Nagi versus Nelly, seed 2 against seed 6. I believe this match is gonna be the first of the winners bracket. The next one be tomorrow at the same time. Before starting up the match, I believe there's gonna be a warm-up. So we're gonna be watching that just before both these players start their roles. It seems like the roles are gonna start now. And Nelly's gonna win that. Nike getting 16 points while Nelly gets 65. It's like Nelly is gonna pick first. Nagi not wasting any time by picking number 1 as her first ban. It's up to Nelly to ban and pick the very first map of the match. And Nelly's gonna ban Hard Rock 3. very first pick is gonna be Nova 2. We start off with Nova 2. Kind of decent in range. There's a lot of combos to select on this map. Already at that 200 combo mark. The very first HI, both these players remaining strong. Wasn't just 100% just as I said that Nelly finds the very first miss. Still halfway of the map left. Nagi answering back by trading it, but finding a second miss. Shift that score difference into Nelly's side just briefly. Slowly recovering that maximum combo. Nelly has done that. Score advantage being below 20k, meaning any miss is gonna make a difference. Also, Nelly having slightly higher hack, it's gonna matter quite a lot. These kind of maps. They're quite long. Already reaching the end of the map, seems like Nelly's not gonna give Nagi the opportunity, as Nagi also finds a miss at the very end. And Nelly getting away with that first pick. He immediately goes for hidden 2.
Hello, my name is Stevie. Actually, I'm lying, it's really baby. It's the mess. They make me really sleepy. Kalana been my friend, yeah, she numbs the feeling. My doctor upped my dosage. My mom felt bad, so she sent me roses. Without it, I feel really hopeless. And 5.7 of Americans know it. Whoa, I'm living and I'm dreaming. Trying to stay even. Oh. No, I don't need your help to make me sick, to make me ill. I don't need anybody else, 'cause I can break my heart myself. I don't need your help getting off of this carousel.
This is gonna be the low AR map. AR 8, almost the same amount of time as the last map.
Actually, I'm lying. It's really baby, it's a mess. They make me really sleepy. Clown up in my brain, yeah, she numbs the feeling. My doctor upped my dosage. My mom felt bad, so she sent me roses. Without it, I feel really hopeless. And 5.7 of Americans know it.
So far, both these players doing pretty good. Still at 100%, slowly getting there to 100 combo right after this first spinner. And Nelly find the first miss, although Nagi find it's a small chance window of knack drop there. Nelly finding a second miss. And Nagi answering back. As well as Nelly finding a trade to halt that. Square managed to go into Nelly's side. Unfortunately, Nelly finding more misses. That's gonna mean Nagi is gonna remain with the clear advantage. Score difference already 3 misses away. Nagi finding a miss there. Unfortunate. But there's still enough room for Nagi to come back. And he's able to maximize the combo. Nagi following it up slowly. There's only 1/4 of them out left. Every time there's even less time for Nelly for a comeback here. As Nagi is not finding a miss, just as I said that they do find a miss, still there's a chance. Unfortunately, the map, I don't think there's enough. Although Nagi misses, this could potentially give Nelly the advantage. Unfortunately, Nelly trading it at the very end. And Nagi within their own pick. But if it wasn't for that miss from Nelly's part, Nelly will have provoked a break point. A bit unfortunate there.
Hello, my name is Stevie. Actually, I'm lying, it's really baby, it's a mess. They make me really sleepy. Clown up in my brain, yeah, she numbs the feeling. My doctor upped my dosage. My mom felt bad, so she sent me roses. Without it, I feel really hopeless. And 5.7 of Americans know it. Whoa, I'm living and I'm dreaming, trying to stay even. Oh, no, I don't need your help to make me sick, to make me ill.
This time around, DT2 is gonna be picked. So far, only the 2s have been picked in this pool.
In and out, the world is falling down. Time is ticking away, but I need you to stay. time is ticking away, but I need you to stay.
Unfortunately, Nelly finding miss there just before the 200 combo. Nagi being able to successfully build maximum combo. This map is not that long either. Nagi effectively finding a miss. Gotta ship that score difference into Nelly's side quite soon. To this break, both of them being able to see the score and what to do, but unfortunately that bleeding going into the Nelly's side. Like being able to stop that bleeding by maximizing their combo, but not being that far away. Even if Nelly is holding a combo, just one miss at the beginning could change the score difference. Especially Nelly and Nagi finding both 8s right there. Maybe Nagi finding one more extra miss there. At the end, unfortunately, not making the score difference shift into the side. So far, both of these two recent plays have been very quite close matches. That is gonna give a pick FM. And there's a high chance probably Nagi's gonna go for hard rock while Nelly is gonna pick it in. Just as expected, Nagi did pick hard rock. Nelly went for hidden. Nelly affording one early miss before that maximum combo, but Nagi filling in that double stack pattern. Maybe able to recover. Meaning that the score advantage is gonna be a little bit higher. I get 14 miss. And Nelly stopping that advantage from going any further as if they traded. A Nagi finding a third miss. Now none of them have combo, fortunately. But those earlier misses from Nagi were just enough to give Nelly just a safe net, safety net. Maybe just find one miss throughout this whole map halfway through the map already. 200 combo in sight. Just as I say that, Nelly and one miss. And miss possibly gonna be tanked by how big that score difference is right now. But Nelly officially finding a second miss that's gonna put, and now we're gonna put Nagi in advantage as they traded. And now Nelly officially finding another miss this later part of the map, having a bit more trouble as opposed to Nagi. So Nagi is able to suck that score advantage, Nelly finding another miss, and now he's trading it afterwards. All of these players actually being able to hold quite well this later section of the map. Even more. This could potentially mean Nagi is gonna get away with this point. The score advantage just one miss away, but there's very little time left. It's gonna seal it. It's like now almost 3. It's gonna be the one that's gonna be picked by Nelly. Still no signs of hard rock being picked. Start off with this quite odd gimmicky map. He's gonna find the first miss, although he had the advantage there just moments ago. slowly getting into that maximum combo. Nelly's still holding onto it. This map not having a single room for any mistakes. Everything counts. Finding a miss, although Nagi is gonna trade it. And finding a third miss on this map. A couple more is gonna give Nelly a huge advantage. Being able to hit that key eye section just fine. Able to get those sliders. The map is slowly approaching to an end. Like Nelly is gonna find another miss. Just to say that they do find a miss, but not gonna be enough for Nagi to steal a point as the map ends. Immediately hidden 3. Expect Comber hidden take by Nagi. Far both teams are able to reach that 200 combo mark for comfortably. Unfortunately, just as you said, and Aggie finding the first miss. So the patterns are gonna get weirder now. Nelly finding the first miss, being able to trade it. Has scored advantage slowly getting into Nagi's side. Map is also not that long, also not that short. Still plenty of room. A comeback. They gave Nagi a chance. Get that score difference on their side, on their very own pick. Unfortunately, that score difference is gonna remain on Nelly's side. I just 3.5 bananas, even though there hasn't been one. And Nagi finding a miss before reaching that last quarter of the map. Still both of these players holding onto the same act. getting into that up section. Getting more combo, but they drop. They're holding a very strong 800 plus, 800, 850 plus combo. Clear the map, not giving any signs of missing, but they both trade at the end. But even if Nelly were to miss there, it wasn't enough for Nagi to make a comeback. And now Nelly gets this point and finally provokes a break point after a lot of maps from the second map onwards. This time around, Nelly's gonna pick DT1. Now we're finally gonna see one of the consistency maps he picked. Alright, with DT1. Although I did say it was the longest. This is beat this map. Practically not as long. Having a couple of minutes compared to the previous maps. Nelly finding the very first miss CI section and yet another one. Holding quite well. Third of the map already done. That maximum combo again. I cannot afford to miss. Need to hope for Nagi to find 2 misses in this case scenario. Okay, to the KI, Nelly finding third miss. Maybe not gonna be a good sign for them. Nagi not giving any signs of dropping theirs. Possibly reaching that 1k combo mark, really a huge advantage. They do reach it. Getting back into the combo, but reaching that third KI section. We see Nelly missing on this section, but this time Nagi is the one gonna miss, not Nelly. just some time for Nelly for comeback, although they're able to see the scores, they know what they have to do. That margin for Nelly to make a comeback is getting slimmer and slimmer every time. As it's just 2 misses away, Nagi being able to activate the combo, not finding a second miss. It's probably got to remain that way. Getting another breakpoint. Actually, it seems like this was a mispick. So that DT3 is gonna be picked immediately, removing all DTs from the board, answering back to that previous mispick from Nelly. This will be a convert DT. They are being lower comparison. On that DT3 pick, this one being longer than DT1. So far, Nelly having the high ag of trimming, finding the very first miss. Their ag more, basically having the advantage there. Two-thirds of the map left. Nelly being unable to recover. And he's still holding. Does find a miss. This key eye. Advantage. Gotta go into Nelly's side, but not by much. Now he's still holding on to it, unfortunately finding a miss, trading it. It's actually a bit too late for a trade there, as Nagi already finds that 200 combo mark, meaning that advantage is gonna go even further attack this side. But both Daki and Nelly find the miss. Counts as a trade, and Nelly find the second miss. Already targeted the good sign at the very end of the map. Drift is just 2 misses away. But the match coming to an end. Now that they're having combo. And getting away with that point. And now this will be Nelly's last pick of the match. Although we'll probably have to wait just a bit longer. As there's currently a timeout. Seems like we're back from this break. 101 gonna be picked this time. Gonna be Nelly Stock's pick. Start off with part of one. consistency hard rock also a high CS map. 6.2. Actually, this is still rating. It's actually winning 4.2. It also looks smaller. The map itself. That's surprisingly holding it pretty good. So 100 comp, not 100, but not 100%. I'm always on the board. I'm nearly finding the very first miss. Those hyper jumps. They've been able to achieve that. One key home of Nelly finding a couple misses there. It's been a very solid double S and FC. Nelly's been able to recover those misses. But they had to go for Nagi to find 2 misses in total. Still a lot of map left. There's enough room for any of them finding a miss. But there's also enough room for recovery or even trades. That 1.8k combo mark. Sorry, I mean 1.9. And reaching 2k combo at the end of the map. Nelly unfortunately finding yet another miss there. The map reaching an end. Jackie not giving any signs of doubling the combo at all, or even that double S. Nelly recovering from that, but unfortunately not being enough. Not enough time left on the map itself. It's really gonna end that way with Nagi obtaining a double S. Nelly's still having a very impressive score, but unfortunately not much they could do in this scenario when the Nagi FC the whole map, obtaining a double S and also getting a breakpoint and the match point. Now Nagi gets to pick their last map. That pick is gonna be look at real soon after this timeout. So that timeout did not last long. Nagi taking Haruka 2 as their last pick of this match. Not being way shorter in comparison to the last Hard Rock. For this time around, this map is going to be in higher CS. So far, Nelly having the arc advantage and also the score lead as Nike is gonna find the first miss on the map. Already reaching that 200 combo right means the score advantage is gonna increase even further before Nike gets to build up more combo. Although now halted by Nagi's maximum combo. Then getting these jumps quite comfortably in this gas section. Still holding a very big advantage even with the ACK on the board. Still not over here as there's still 1/3 amount left. Still enough room for everyone to miss. Nelly missing before that small section without any movement. Nagi slowly gonna get that score advantage into their side. They did not for the miss, but they do fall for a miss before the last CI section of this map. Nagi already having more combo. Not Nagi, Nelly having more combo than Nagi, meaning that's not gonna be a trade. Nagi getting even more score difference on their side of this very last part of the map, meaning this is gonna be a tiebreaker as Nelly gets a breakpoint for this map. breaker. Both of them dishing back in combo. That's a small difference. Act. But that's still holding them. That's like score advantage thanks to that spinner. Then we shoot that very first CI of the map. Complex patterns. That was still double S, although unfortunately not enough. Outspin the act. It's gonna matter a lot here, even the spinners. Picking up that second spinner. Still having the advantage here, but Nelly finding the very first miss of the map. This trickier section. Score advantage gonna increase more on Nelly's side. And this after maybe spinner advantage. Actually having the higher act. A lot of Nagi in that position. Just as I say that, he's dropping just one act. The map is getting even longer now. With that one miss from Nagi could potentially not give Nelly an advantage here. He's reached that 1.5k combo mark. Nelly just 1k away from that. Operating the maximum combo, able to recover. Dive into this trickier section as opposed to the first one. Now there's just 1/3 of the map left. Still enough room for Nelly potentially getting that point out of Nagi's hands as they find the very first miss. Though Arc is gonna come back and play here, it's possibly gonna be enough for Nelly to get that score advantage. Although as I mentioned before, that score advantage is slowly getting into Nelly's side, but now even more as Nagi finds a second miss. Nagi were able to hold before that miss. That advantage could possibly go onto Nelly's side. Even more, but Nelly now misses. That score advantage was not at the maximum combo, meaning Nagi is gonna get even more points from that. And being able to slowly recover from that miss. Should be able to reach that 200 combo mark after this. They do, but now Nelly will have to keep holding on. Score advantage being carried, heavily carried by the spinner. Also the act coming at play here. if Nelly is able to hold, and they do, winning that tiebreaker, also confirmed by the MP Link, winning by 1,741 points. Nelly getting that last point they needed to win the match, hit the winner's bracket. Still a very impressive score from both players. Most of these matches were really close. At the end of the day, Nelly was the winner of this match. So congratulations. Aggie next week have to move to the losers bracket. Still not over for them. As of today's matches, that'll be the last one for today. Tomorrow we still have a couple of matches left. The same time as today. So please stay tuned for those.
Get